Janice, please. Time to be off to work. Come on, 5 to 8. Sheila, morning. Morning. Come on, Oliver. You ought to be locked up, Tiger, not us.
Hey?
Turning us birds on like that.
I'll shut your face, will you?
That's enough, Janice. Come along, will you? Yes, miss. Okay, about the what's it, love? Come along, will you? Come along, will you? Hurry up.
I don't know.
Of course you do. If you're Auntie
Janice,
Janice.
come along, please. Come on. Come on. We haven't got all day.
Janice Quinn and Irene Sugden have been fighting.
Oh, Janice again?
Well, she denies it, of course, but you know what a liar she is. And Irene's certainly got a mark on her face, so I filled in an injury report.
Have another word with them both. Dr. Mays has joined us this morning because he has a slight problem with Molly Carter.
If you'll excuse my saying so, Governor, Molly's no problem. I only wish the others were as little trouble.
Well, in Molly's case, a little more trouble would be healthier. Our aim isn't a group of apathetic zombies.
No, Governor.
Apart from the devoted attachment she's formed for our medical colleague here, she shows no interest in anything or anybody.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid that it's not my undeniable charm to which she's attracted. It's rather the services that I represent. You see, when Molly first came in here, she was desperately in need of a complete health check. And she'd never seen the inside of a dentist's surgery. She'd never had her eyes tested, in spite of the fact that she suffers from severe headaches. As a matter of fact, the only medical attention she can remember having was the midwife who attended her confinement.
Nevertheless, there was nothing seriously wrong with her.
Oh, no, Miss Flaxen, no, nothing serious. She'd just put up for years with the kind of thing that sends most people rushing to the GP. And she'd put up with it because she didn't want to waste the doctor's time. She didn't think she was important enough to bother him.
And now she bothers you every other day.
No, not bother. No, I'm not worried about it in that sense of the word. And anyway, most of the things she comes to see me about now are trivial. I mean, yesterday it was just a sore toe. But I'm concerned about a wider implication. You see, for the first time, that woman is aware that she has a body and that it matters.
And now it's up to us to make her aware that she has a mind, too, and a personality, and that they matter.
Yeah.
How much longer have we got her?
Till the end of January. She's got 6 months with a suspended sentence running concurrent. No loss of remission so far.
Well, I'm very grateful to you, Doctor, for bringing this to our notice. That gives the rest of us just over 6 weeks.
To change her?
To get to know her. Good afternoon, Ellen.
Good afternoon, madam.
I hear your husband came to see you on Saturday. How did it go?
I think the lousy pig's behaving himself. I told him I'd tie a knot in it if he ain't.
Rhoda? Molly?
Afternoon, madam.
From the family?
This? No, ma'am. One of the girls said I could have it.
May I? Mountains in Provence by Paul Cézanne. Did you ask for this?
She had a lot of different ones. She was throwing them away. She was going out.
No, what I meant was, did you choose this particular card?
It's a nice picture.
It's a beautiful picture. Admire your taste.
Oi! You dropped a fag.
Oh.
I hope you find it, Tiger.
Despair of them.
Yes, Rhoda?
ask you something, miss?
What is it this time?
What happens to people what break the rules?
Depends. Which particular rules had you in mind?
Say someone's sneaking a letter out for one of the women, miss.
Well, if they're on the staff, they're liable to instant dismissal. Rhoda, you know that perfectly well.
I just wanted to make sure, miss. Oh, hey, did I tell you about the tablecloth?
Yes.
Miss Flowers is letting me enter it for the prize.
Yes, I know. Why did you want to know about letters?
Oh, like I said, miss. Just interested.
Why did she choose that particular postcard?
She told you. She thought it was a nice picture.
Something must have attracted her to it.
Or perhaps the others were all saucy, fat ladies with balloon bums.
You think I'm clutching at straws?
I think, Governor, that perhaps you're in danger of over-interpreting a fairly simple reaction. Look, she doesn't want to attend any of the night school courses. She's opted out of occupational therapy, hasn't been near the library, not even seeing the doctor as often as she was.
In other words, you're saying there's nothing else we can do?
She does her work. In many respects, she's a model prisoner. We have to be realistic.
It's a pity I can't wave a magic wand and wipe out 30 years of hard background. I have to take the woman as she is.
And all you have is a postcard.
And patience. Something else I've learned, Mr. Radley. I can't afford not to be positive.
That's a useful word. How positive can we be about Janice Quinn?
The reverse side of the coin.
Hostile and aggressive to the staff. Bullies and antagonizes the other women. Eventually we'll have to give her solitary for her own protection.
I'd hoped psychotherapy would help.
A waste of time. She's too damn crafty. Used the psychotherapist to get concessions she couldn't get from us.
I've been in this job long enough now to know that there are times when we have to accept defeat. I've seen women who've been in and out of this prison who will eventually die in this prison beyond any rehabilitation. But Janice is 22. Can we write her off just like that?
Obviously, Charles Radley has rather more austere standards.
But he can be pretty uncompromising in his attitudes, but he's always been scrupulously fair. Until now.
Well, perhaps he's not behaving out of character. Perhaps he's behaving in character.
A man doesn't suddenly become defeatist, reactionary. He doesn't lose his sheer enthusiasm without a reason.
There's a reason.
Personal.
Why, necessarily?
Because if it was anything within the prison, I'd know.
Mistress of all she surveys.
A prison is a closed community, Bill, for us just as much as for the others.
Well, then ask the Radleys to dinner.
Doesn't that sound rather underhand? To invite them just to pry?
Oh, we're not. It's time we had them round anyway. Your trouble, Madam Governor, is you've been spoilt.
I hadn't noticed.
Oh, but you have. Being married to a fair-minded, tolerant man all these years has set you an impossibly high standard. The other poor beggars can't compete.
You think there is some substance in these tales of hers?
It's possible, madam. I mean, Rhoda does seem to know what she's talking about.
And you're convinced they're worth an investigation?
Well, if it won't waste too much of your time, madam, yes.
Well, let's have her in then, shall we?